Today I'm going to walk you through how to remove any collection off of your credit report for good. Let's first go through what a collection is. So a collection is when you fail to pay a certain debt, so a creditor may attempt to collect on the debt themselves or hire a collection agency or debt buyer to continue to try and collect on the debt. There are cases where you will see a credit card that was charged off and now shows as a $0 balance showing, and a third-party collection agency is trying to collect on the debt. There are also other types of collections, like medical collections, Comcast, Verizon, T-Mobile, that typically just sell their debt to a third party from the get-go that just appear on your credit report. I recommend always checking your mail, because legally they need to give you 30 days to respond to their letters before it is put on your credit report as a new collection. I recommend trying to settle these or fight them before they hit so you do not endure a new collection on your report. It's important to note that during this dispute process, to try and not answer any phone calls from these collection agencies. You do not want them to validate any debt or give them any information about yourself or the debt over the phone. They are recording these calls and will use anything you say against you. If you do validate it, they now know who you are, that this is your correct phone number, that the debt is yours, and they will continue to call you and update your credit report with any info you give them. So if the collection agency does call and say, "Is this Tom Smith?" Say, "Who is asking?" They will tell you they are calling about ABC Collections and trying to collect on this XYZ bill. Say, "That does not sound familiar. I don't think you have the right person, but if you can give me the info on this, I can see if anyone in the household knows about this account." They have to send this information within 5 days of asking you about it. They will mail you all of the info on this account so you can use this info to compare it to your credit report. You now want to compare the info that they provided to you with the current credit report that you have, and you want to nitpick the report and see if your name is spelled correctly, the amount is correct, the date opened correct, the balance due, date of last activity, basically any information that is listed out on that account. So now let's go through the steps on how to remove these collections. You must first update all your personal information on your credit report to make sure it's reporting accurately, like your name, date of birth, social, and you want to have just your current address showing, which means you have removed any other previous addresses on your credit report. So now once you have taken those steps, it's time to send out your first dispute letter. Pull up the current credit report that you have through Identity IQ or annualcreditreport.com or whatever resource you are using. You want to go through your credit report and identify the collections reporting on it. They are usually towards the end in parentheses. They are third parties that most of the time you do not recognize. So go through your report. See any information that you have on these collections and compare to see what error is reporting and what action you want them to take, like removing the account or updating it. So now we can start creating our letters. This is the letter you want to be using, so make sure to screenshot to use it. We are sending out one letter to each of the bureaus, including a picture of your driver's license, your social, and proof of residence. It's important to have a tri-merge credit report showing all 3 of the credit bureaus, because these 3 credit bureaus are privately owned and will not be displaying the same accounts or the same information. So some collections may be reporting to just 1, just 2 of them, or maybe all 3. You are listing out the account name, the account number, the error in reporting, and what action you want done, whether it is to remove the account or update it. That's it. Keep it simple, concise, to the point. Remember, this is you sending these letters to the bureaus. So say it in your own voice, what you want done, and try and change up the wording on any template that you're using to make it yours. Pro tip: it is important to note you do not need to send out different letters to remove different types of accounts, like late payments, collections, and charge-offs. I know we are talking about collections in this video, but if you do have different types of derogatory accounts you want to dispute, you can list them out on this letter as well. You are simply listing out all of these accounts on the same letter: the account name, the account number, the error in reporting, and what action you were wanting done. So for a collection, it would look like XYZ Company, account number 4567. This account opening date is showing as this, and it should show like this. So please remove this account due to inaccurate reporting. So you are going to continue this process for all of the accounts that are derogatory and you want removed, listing them out one by one on all 3 letters to the bureaus. If there is no error in reporting, you still want to list out your derogatory account that you do not recognize this account. You would like it to be investigated and removed if it's not reporting accurately. The creditors only have 30 days to get back to the bureaus, and a lot of time they do not get their act together to respond, so the item will be removed. Once you send out these 3 letters, you are going to wait 30 days for your results, and we will go over how to read those results and what to do next in this video right here, so make sure to watch it next. Once again, my name is Ari Gruman. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.